San Francisco, a city in California, USA. It's where the Golden Bridge is. And also, according to a survey, it's the third city in the world where the richest people live, after New York and Tokyo. But recently, San Francisco is breaking its image of a rich city. It's facing a huge problem. It's drugs. You might have seen it on the news. People addicted to drugs are shaking like zombies on the streets. This is the reality of San Francisco these days. So today, I want to talk about with you why San Francisco is suffering from drugs. I prepared some cause to find out together. Please stay with me until the end. Let's get started. San Francisco. Before looking into the drug problem of here, let's know about its history. First of all, the name of this city is a bit unique, right? Unlike the names of other major cities in USA, for example, New York, Washington, Boston, but San Francisco, it has a bit of Spanish name. Originally, San Francisco started as a colony of Spain. Yes, San Francisco began its history as a colony of Spain in 1776. It was named after Francis, a saint in the Catholic Church. So the Spanish word for Saint Francis is San Francisco. Then San Francisco changed its owner in 1821. It became part of Mexico. Mexico became independent from Spain, and San Francisco also belonged Spain to Mexico. Then in the mid-1800s, Mexico and USA had a war. The winner was USA. And finally, San Francisco became part of the United States of America. But I told you that San Francisco is a rich city. However, at that time in the mid-1800s, it was almost a ghost town. It was a lonely city where less than 1,000 people live. But as everyone has an opportunity, San Francisco also had an opportunity. A population explosion occurred, the famous gold rush. Yes, gold rush in the mid-1800s. Gold was discovered in California, so many people in America went to the west to find gold. This was the gold rush. Especially in this process, San Francisco in California also benefited a lot. People flocked to the city and the population of San Francisco increased a lot too. Banking, especially banks, did well in San Francisco. There is a bank called Wells Fargo among American banks that ranks about 4th among USA banks. This Wells Fargo was born in San Francisco. Now, in 2023, San Francisco is a famous place for various startups. For example, Instagram, Twitter, Uber, these innovative companies have their headquarters here. So there are many developers and office workers who earn a lot of money living in San Francisco. So far, we have quickly learned about the history of San Francisco. Then, why did San Francisco fall into drugs? The reason is simpler than you think. Many people point to San Francisco Law Proposition 47 as the cause. In 2014, California state government passed a new law for San Francisco, Proposition 47. What this law says is, they will give lighter punishments to inmates who commit minor crimes such as fraud, drug possession, thief, and so on. Simply put, lighter crimes will get lighter punishments. For example, let's say an American stole beef worth about $950 in San Francisco. Then what should this person do? He should go to jail for thief. But if he applies this new law, he doesn't go to jail for thief. Just the police say, don't do that again and give him a fine ticket. That's all. Well, this ridiculous bill came about because, according to a newspaper in San Francisco, there was so many prisoners in San Francisco prison that was out of control. So they made this law to reduce the number of people coming to prison. Well, it might have been fine at first, but the side effects of this law are now exploding in San Francisco too. For example, drugs. Originally, just having drugs was a crime in San Francisco, but with the advent of this new law, having drug is now legally okay. So drug problems started to appear in San Francisco. Even the police don't want to punish drugs. I will introduce you to data that was recently released. In 2018, about 300 people died from drugs in San Francisco. But in 2021, the number of people who died from drugs increased by 2 times, more than 600 people. That means the number of people who died from drugs doubled in just 3 years. So it was probably from 2 years ago, San Francisco zombie drug street caught a lot of attention. It was around then. How will San Francisco solve this problem? And what do you think are some ways to solve it? If you live in San Francisco, please leave a comment. If you know another reason why San Francisco fell into drugs, please let me know. I hope San Francisco find the answer soon. The end.